Hi, ladies. I hope you all are having a wonderful Saturday evening. Enjoying your evening. Um, so I've been promising that I'd come on here and show how to make this new bow that um, it was showed to us by Angie Craigwick, who is, um, why can't I remember? I think she makes all the little houses and she's super talented. And she shows how to make the bow with using satin. But of course, I love the tattered. I love the vintage look. So, hey, Julia. Um, I wanted to. I tried it with this linen, and it works awesome. So, um, the you can go, thicker string, thinner string. It's completely up to you. Um, this one is about 1 inch by 7 inches. You can go longer, shorter, depending on how many ruffles you want. But it's just really completely up to you, and you gotta just really play with it to see exactly, how you want your bow. So, hey, Shellbell. Yeah. So this is 1 inch wide by 7 inches long, or 7.5 inches long. And so what you do is, I promised Kim I'd come on and do this tutorial because I know you ladies love making bows, and this is most definitely not my design. Hi, Heavenly Imaginings. Just wanted to say hi. No problem, sweetie. Bye, Julia. Thanks for dropping by, hun. So what you do is you take a piece of muslin, or whatever you want to do. You can do 1 layer, 2 layers. You can take a piece of muslin and also do a piece of lace on top of it, which I'll show you that as well. So you take a piece of muslin. I like to rip it because I like the edges to be all, hi, Christy, the edges to be all tattered. And you just pretty much cut it to whatever length you want. So I'll go ahead and, you can pretty much do anything, whatever size you want. So I cut mine at 7.5 inches. And then what you do, you cut 2 pieces the same exact length, okay? And then you fold them up together, and then you fold them again. And then what you do is you want to cut them all four ends. So if this was an end, if this was 2 separate pieces, so like I took my pieces, and you want to make them like trapezoids, but you want to make them matching like that. So you fold it up like that, and then you cut it at a angle, okay? So you have 2 pieces exactly the same length, just like this, okay? And then what you do is you take the first piece, and it's a super simple bow. And again, Angie Craigwick shared this with us with satin ribbon, and it looks super beautiful with ribbon as well. And she does a 2 layer one. So anyway, so you take it and you go up the side, you do a running stitch up the side of the bow, just like that. So you do up the edge, and then you go across the top and then back down the edge. So now we're going to go across the top with a running stitch. Just super easy, in and out. Pretty much like if you're going to make your strip fatter, if you want a bigger bow, then you want to make it fatter. A smaller bow, you can make it skinnier. But the fatter your strip is, then, or the wider your strip is, then the longer, or sorry, the wider your strip is, then you want to make the longer piece because it's not going to ruffle as much if it's a long piece and you only have, 7 inches long. So I'll go ahead and I like miniature everything. Okay, so I've done it. Oops, I just lost it. So this, you can get these big long needles. They're supposed to be good with people that have arthritis, or just use their hands a lot and get pain from it. But these big long needles are awesome. And so you can see I have gone all the way up one side and across the top. Hey, Dorinda. And now I want to go back down this side, the slant. And again, I'm going to do an easy slip stitch. Oopsie. Or not slip stitch, running stitch. Let me fix this. Because I want to make sure my last stitch is going outward, like out the back like the other one. Okay, so then I'm going to pull it tight. And then I'll show you what all the stitches look like. So I need to grab my other, oops, wrong one. Okay, I'm not. Anyways, yeah, so this is what it looks like once you have it all stitched. So that's fine, and that'll work fine. And so we can pull that tight, and that's one side of the bow. And then the other side of the bow, you're gonna, with the same exact thread and needle, you're gonna do the same exact thing on the same part. And make sure, again, it's facing down like I believe this is a trapezoid shape with a super long middle. Okay, so I'm gonna go again, running stitch up the side. And I definitely love doing any tutorials. Like if you guys see something on my channel that you want me to do, I will definitely try to do any tutorials that I can. I'm right in the process of moving right now, but my daughter and husband went out fishing tonight, so I get to take some, hey Gracie, how's it going, hun? So I got to come on for a little bit while they're out fishing. Been getting a lot done with my husband. He was able to be home and not work today. It's the weekend, which is rare. I think a lot of our husbands just are workaholics, aren't they? So I'm just, again, doing a running stitch across the top. Good. I'm glad you're doing good, Gracie. And then I'm going to go down, again, down the edge. And just like that. And then I'm going to pull it tight. So now, oops. Now what I got here is this. So you can see when you tighten it, it kind of makes makes it more of a bow shape. What is going on? Oh, I need to pull this second string out of there. Okay. So now this is what I have. So doing that slant at the beginning, it makes it so it goes down. So it can actually be a bow. And so now once I have both of these on here, which is both like petals to the bow pretty much, then I'm going to go back to the beginning, which is right here, this first stitch, and I'm going to go back in here. Ouch. Sorry, I just poked myself. I'm going to go back in here, just like this. And I'm going to pull it all tight. pretty much so you're just bringing it around in a circle. Oh, wait, I need to shorten my lead here. Okay. So now I got it all tight, and then you can see it's a bow. So I just need to pretty much go through here and tie it off now. So I'm gonna hold it tight, and then I'm gonna wrap so I'm tying off this. So I'm wrapping the thread around a couple times, and I'm gonna hold it tight, and I'm gonna pull it, and then get myself a knot. Okay, so then I have my knot. I can cut my thread, and so I have my bow, and now you just want to take something. You can use anything really, a ribbon, a piece of muslin, anything. Let me see what I got here. Yeah, my nose is itchy. Those allergies are just gonna kill her, huh? So this is just a scrap piece of fabric, but I definitely can use it. My scraps are the favorite. I love working with scraps. It is very easy. It's very easy to make. Once you make one, you got them down pat. I should cut this the whole way, so I want to use some more of it. I know my husband, he's like, what are you going to do? Because whenever I finish a project, I, keep all my scraps. And he's like, so I have all these and I put them in a Ziploc baggie. And so I have all these bags full of scraps. And he's like, what are you doing with all this stuff? And I'm like, well, this is the stuff I want to keep. I don't want to, I, I don't, I like using my scraps. And he's like, you have too much. But it's like, what do you do with your scraps? You don't want to throw them away, right? So I'm just pretty much going to go on the back and put a little bit of glue. And I would use hot glue for this. Put a little bit of, oops, sorry. Okay, so put a little bit of glue on there. Yep, or a butterfly. So I'm just going to twist this around just a couple times. Just to pretty much cover up the the pieces that I don't want showing, which are pretty much the inside, which is the gathered part. So once I have that all covered, I'm going to put that little glue over that so I can just cover that. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to glue it again on the back. But yeah, that's all there is to it. Sierra, you should look up Roxy Carr's tutorial. She makes trim with her fabrics and lace scrap. It looks really cool. Yes, I love, love, love Roxy Carr. She's an amazing crafter. I definitely think that's a good idea to use your snippets and make a trim out of it. That's an awesome idea. Rosie Posey does that too, and I love the trims she makes. Okay, so that's one little bow right there. Okay, so let's say though, you can make this out of several different fabrics. So let's say you want to make a bow with the 2 layers, okay? So we want to use a layer of lace. Is that her channel name? Yeah, it's Roxy Carr 11, I believe. Roxy Carr 11. You can sell them all into, together for some beautiful patchwork. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Hey, Carol, how's it going? Oh my gosh, you guys got to go check out Carol's channel. Definitely subscribe to each other. Also, Nostalgic and Intricate Delights, that's Gracie. Definitely sub to each other's channels, but Gracie does some absolutely amazing work. She's super talented. And then, yeah, Carol Cessna, which is Creations by Callie Rose. Definitely check out her channel. She just made this gorgeous, 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 gorgeous book, fabric book. Oh my word, it's completely stunning. It's very beautiful. And so for this one, I think I'm going to do about 8 inches long again, and it's an inch wide. So I'm going to just cut 2 pieces at 8 inches long, and I will just pretty much fold it rather than having to measure 2 pieces. So I already have ripped this from the fabric. So I'm just going to cut that. Okay, I'm going to cut it. So I have 2 pieces at 8 inches long. Aw. Anytime, sweetie. Anytime. We're all crafty sisters around here, aren't we? And so now I have 2 pieces that are 8 inches long. I just leave them on top of each other, and then I fold them in half. And then what I want to do, because I want them all cut at the same, angle. So I'm just going to cut the angle up this side. Okay. So then I have my 2 pieces with my angles cut. And so I'm going to do the same thing with the lace. Taking that as well. And it's about an inch wide too. Hey, Judy. How's it going? And then I'm going to do, again, 8 inches long. Right there. Okay, so that's 8 inches long. Okay, and then I'm going to take my 2 pieces that are 8 inches long and fold them in half. Like that. And then again, I'm going to cut them up the side at an angle. I can get this. Lace is kind of difficult because it's not as sturdy. Okay, and probably I would have preferred to do this with them on top of each other because they're actually, completely the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretty much just sew these 2 pieces together. So it's going to be like the same. And if you wanted, you could do the sewing of them separate. That's fine too. But, and then you could just do 2 layers, one on top of the other, but I'll just do it together. That's what I prefer. So again, I'm going to go in here. And then I'm just going to do a running stitch up the side. And remember, Angie did show us that you can do these with ribbon. Satin ribbon will make a beautiful one. Lace, however you want to do, you can definitely use this technique to make several different types of bows. Too long. Okay. It's weird not having anyone on here, but Laurel's busy with stuff, and Fiona. She's gone right now. Miss her. But so I'm just doing this one side again, just a in and out. My washing machine is beeping at me. I'm done washing. Hurry up and get the clothes out of me. Our water is just like, ugh, I don't know. It's just for some reason, if you leave the clothes in the washer for too long, so see, there's a little bit left over there, so I'm just gonna trim that off. So I want everything to be like even. Okay. So now I'm gonna go down this side. Okay. Oops, I almost didn't put a knot at the end. That would have sucked, huh? Yes, it is. Sometimes it does. Yes, sometimes things you listen to me angry. Oh, thank you, Judy. Oops, it's clear. Well, I'm glad it's clear. I'm glad it's clear. Um, oh, Heavenly Imaginings, you're the Amanda. Why didn't I get that? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I didn't know if she wanted everyone to know, so I didn't say anything. But yeah, Fiona's doing good. I talked to her today, and she's okay. She's doing okay. Just get some medical, but yeah, she just has her health has just not been super great. I really hope that they get everything taken this time. They mess with her too much. She's in there too much. I told her that. You need to stay out of the hospital. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she's doing good. I spoke to her. I spoke to her partner Maggie, um, who she was there today. So yeah. But yeah, I love Fiona. She's just like the sweetest, kindest, most loving soul ever. And I'm like, Fiona, I miss you. Get better soon. Yeah, they are. And you know what? These are good. These little gathered pieces, they're good to like tuck under your flowers or, yeah, easier said than done. Yeah, I know. I know that health is, it's just an ongoing battle with some people that have, chronic illnesses. And I completely understand that. I mean, I can't even imagine having to deal with, all the, chronic illnesses and stuff that just you can't get over. I mean, it's not something you can just get better from. It's just something you got to deal with the rest of your life. My dad, um, he had liver disease and he, I mean, he was in and out of the hospital all the time. Like the last year, I bet you he spent at least like I would say like 20, 30% of the whole year in the hospital. He was just in there so much. I'm like, Oh my gosh, it was just so sad. It sucks because I know being in the hospital, you can't use your phone and a lot of times, and you can't, do the things you want to do, and you're kind of just pinned down, and it just isn't fun for a lot of us. I think most of us would agree that the hospital's not a fun place. And plus, you can't craft when you're in the hospital. So this needle is a doll needle. You can buy them at Walmart, and it's just a long needle. It is thick and has a bigger hole on the end, so um, it's easier to thread as well, which is nice. Yeah, Fiona's amazing. Yeah, that is her everyday reality. Some days are better than others. Exactly. Oh yeah, you can do space fillers on Lacebook or a small brooch on top. And someone give me the link for Roxy Carr's channel. Just put in Roxy Carr 11. Yeah, exact. I completely agree, Amanda. Oh, you have crafted while in the hospital? I crochet, so I imagine you could bring your crochet stuff, and it's like doll, Doll. And so see the hole is bigger. I hope you can see that. But so it's like a darning needle, but it has a pokey tip. And it's just a really long needle. I see my 10-year-old granddaughter has zero. Oh, I'm so sorry. Used to work on bears. So if you then want to connect the two ends and cinch it up, so I'm gonna pull it together super tight, and then once I have it nice and tight, then oops, see, it's hard to keep it nice and tight. And I'm going to, oops, come on, Sierra. Go back in here and twist it around the needle a couple times, and then I'm gonna pull this through. Oops, I'm getting it threads too long. And then I'm going to make my knot, and again we turn out with a bow, and this one has a couple layers. And I mean, you could do two bows like this and put one on top of the other and make the outer layer, make it thicker or wider than the inner layer. I mean, it's totally up to you how you do it or what you want to do, but you can make these all different ways, all different sizes. Just, it's all kind of the same concept when you just got to go up, down, up, across, and down. Yeah, we'll definitely pray for her, hun. Oh, I'm sorry that you guys, yeah, I can't get her a link. I don't even know how to do that, to tell you the truth, how they put those links in there. Because I know Lorella said you have to like shorten the link or do something a lot of the times. So I'm gonna just take the same fabric I had before and wrap it around the middle. Wrap it around. So my daughter, I was like, she was watching this YouTube today, and then all of a sudden I hear all this like cussing coming from what she's watching. I'm like, what are you watching? And she was watching Jake Paul, or I don't know what it, Jake Paul or Logan Paul or whatever. And they're doing this fight or something, and oh my gosh, I was like, Ellie. And these are supposed to be like influencers, and their channels aren't even like rated R or anything, and they're just completely bad mouthing all these other, I don't know what they were doing, but they were like fighting or something, I don't know. But I couldn't believe that they had that, like all these children watching, and they do that stuff. What fabric are you using, Sierra? Is it cotton? So, are you talking about the strips of fabric? Yeah, so if this is just regular cotton that's ripped. I know, I couldn't even believe it's just like what is going on in this world. But yeah, this is just regular cotton strips that I've ripped from a material. So yeah, this is just regular cotton. And then I also have some of this, and this is like chiffon that you can use as well. And I was going to show you can make a flower with, and then you can also use lace. Oh, thank you. Oh, good, Jean. I'm glad you found it. Thank you for stopping by, Neri. I hope you're having a good day, hon. So this is just like chiffon. So since this is a wider piece, and you can see when you gather it, you kind of need more to get that ruffle effect. So I'm going to make it longer. So I'm probably going to do like about 11 inches, I'm thinking. So 11 inches, and then it is about one and, no, sorry. It's about 1 3/4 inches wide. So it's still not super wide or anything. It's wider than the last one. And so, oh yes, thank you, Note Spinner. What's your name, Note Spinner? I don't know. I'm so bad at remembering names. I really do apologize for that. But I've been loving tearing this. Look at the edges when you like pull the strings. Isn't that so pretty? So again, you do the same thing, fold it in half, and then we're going to cut out a triangle out the edge, just like that. Oops, I missed one. Okay, and so then we have our two pieces just like that. I'm going to put a knot at the end of my thread again. Luann. Hi, Luann. That's a beautiful name. Okay, so I just want to show you what the thicker, even though it's not like super thick or anything, it just makes the bow bigger. And then you can take like the smaller one and put it on top of the bigger one too. But whatever's best. So I hope that I'm in good frame, yeah. So I'm just again doing the running stitch up the side. And then across the top. And you don't want to do it too close to the edge because you don't want it when you pull it tight to rip right out, because if you do it too close to the edge, because I did it and you already got it frayed on the edge, yeah. And it doesn't have like a edge that's like sewn or on ribbon, you know, like there's that edging where it won't get pulled through. There's this other so yeah, you don't want to go too far onto the edge. You want to give it a little bit of room. Um, there's this other bow I want to show you ladies too, but trying to find like the perfect material to use it with. Um, the lady on the channel I watched it on, she doesn't speak English. I gotta get her name too before I make it so I can give her a shout out. Uh, she's I think she's Chinese, and she makes them with ribbon, and they're just so beautiful. And she puts pearls on them and everything. So see how the the wider the ribbon, the longer the piece you want to make. But yeah, I love these little gathered bits. It's so pretty, and I just love you guys all know I love tattered. So I'm doing the same thing to the second piece. Yes, Heavenly Imaginings is Amanda. You guys should definitely go check out her channel and subscribe as well. She is one of Fiona's good friends. She is in Australia as well, which is super neat. I hope that they get to meet up one day. But Amanda's an amazing crafter too. What time is it in Australia right now? It's like it's pretty early there on later. I need to go. Bye. You have a good day, hun, Luann. Later, taters. I don't know about that, Gracie. One of these days I want to swap with you, Missy. You are just, I love your work. And Gracie is also so diverse in her work. She does lots of paper stuff, plus lots of fabric. She even was making, like, I think they're called bobbin laces. Oh my word. She's just so diverse in everything she does. She does so many different types of crafts. She's a very talented lady. Yeah, nostalgic. That's Gracie. Nice, Lacey. So now I just need to go back through the beginning. Few stitches. Oops. Grace. Sorry, Grace. It's Grace. I don't know. I'm sorry why I'm calling you Gracie. It's Grace. Mrs. Grace. Okay, so I'm putting that tight. Grace, aren't you in Australia as well? I'm trying to go back through here because I want to. Hey, Julia, you're back. Oh yeah, Julia. I just want to let you know that that other one was canceled as well, hun. So just message me, let me know what to do. I mean, it's totally fine. Just I gotta message you. I'll try to remember. But yeah, we can talk about it on Messenger. So I like that. I like this. I like the bigger. I just gotta kind of get it in the shape I want it. So I got it knotted. Pretty. Ouch. My leg. I'm bending over. I think I'll use this maybe, or I don't know if this will work. This should work fine. So I'm going to cut that off. I'm going to put a little dab of glue in here. Yes, exactly. There's so many talented ladies out there. We all just need to support each other as crafters. We can all learn so much from each other. There's enough room for all of us. That is for sure. So I'm gonna go over that one more time. I wanted to show you guys. But you could also take this bow on top and you could, you know, like let's say put them both together like this. And then you'd have a double bow with a lot of dimension. So maybe I'll leave that, but I need to get it better situated here. But that's what I was trying to show you with, let me glue this. I do not like the strings on these glue guns, so that is one thing I don't think I'll ever be good with. Oh. Yeah, no. Julia, don't worry about it at all. Just, yeah, message me, hun. Don't even worry about it. It's no big deal at all. Just, I don't know. Yeah, message me, hun. So, later on or tomorrow or whenever it's convenient for you, sweetie. No worries. Um, so, yes. So, see, I like that, how this is a two-layered bow. And I like how they're kind of like, to me, they're kind of like country chic, I guess. And you can use, patterned cotton fabrics. You could even use, if you use ribbon, like satin ribbon, it makes a whole new different feel to them that makes it like so you could put like a button in here, but if you use the satin ribbon, it makes them look, a lot more elegant. So you can really do this with anything. But yeah, I got to make a bunch of these for Miss Judy. I know yeah, they're very shabby. I love them. But anyways, so there's lots of different ways you can do them. Um, Also, lots of different materials you can use, laces, you name it. I also was going to try to. I'm glad you like them, hun. And I hope you guys try them, and I would love to see them if you guys share them on Facebook or in your videos. But anyways, I also wanted to try and. Oh, I'm finally here again. Hi, Miss Vic. How are you, hun? You caught me. Nimble fingers. I don't know. I kind of think they're chunky fingers. Hey, Mary Angela. Anyways, I also said that I was gonna try to do the file folder. Hi, Lifa. Don't even worry about it. Whenever you join, I just did a tutorial sharing how to make these bows. So definitely, if you want to watch it later, you can check it out. But yeah, they're super easy and they're super fun. Kim Stevenson has been wanting to wanting to make some of these bows, so I was like, gotta make the tutorial as soon as possible. So you guys just watch the tutorial and you can find out how to make these awesome bows. Bring out the band. All right. So I also want to try to show, because I have Miss Maddie, which is Mad Diva. She wanted to know how to alter a file folder. So, oh, my nose is so itchy. So, yeah, you guys can make them super easy. So what you do to alter a file folder, I'm just going to do the half one that I already have started. But so if you want to make just the half file folders, what you can do is just take one with the tab in the middle and cut it down the middle, and then just round off the edges. So once it's like, let's say, so I cut it down the middle, then I'm going to take my edge rounder and round the edge. So that's what I would do. And then this is what you have right here. So my edge is rounded. So then I can make 2 altered file folders with it. And that's what I did. The one that I have done, where is it? I don't know where it's at right now. But, okay. Yeah, put any questions you have, put in caps. I just don't want to miss anything. But so I already went ahead and distressed the edges, so you can see they're all kind of brown. I like the vintage look. And then I also put a coffee stained doily on here. But I still do have to distress the other side. And I know people get kind of annoyed by how loud my distressing is. I don't know why it's so much louder than anyone else's, but I guess I'm rough with my paper. But I like to use the Tim Holtz vintage photo and the walnut stain. Those are my very favorites to use. And so I just kind of go around with the vintage photo and just go in like a little bit. I just start on the edges, and you can kind of, sorry, Heaven Imaginings, that's Amanda. And Intricate Delights. Hey, Laura. I get the front and burst effect. Oh, I missed what you said, Laura. Hey, Steph, how are you, hun? Yes. Hello, lovely ladies. And how's packing going, Mary Angela? I hope everything's going well, hun. When are you moving at the end of this month? Just wondering if you don't want to share that information. You don't have to. You know me. Curiosity killed the cat here. I'm always asking people questions that I shouldn't. So anyways, I just take the vintage photo and I just go in slightly, and I just kind of, I first get the edge and then I go in a little bit and decide how far in I want the ink, because you need to make it so it looks like it fades out so it looks natural. And I know I spend way too much time distressing compared to a lot of people, but I just started it not that long ago, and I don't know why, but I'm just obsessed with it. I love distressing now. And I do it on pretty much everything because I love the effect. I love vintage. Yes. Slow next month. Oh, okay. All right, Mary Angela. I was just wondering because I had to your package, and I didn't know if I need to send it to another address. Yo, bling. Bling ching ching. Oh my. Here, I just got finished driving, but had to clean Pete floor. Clean Pete tore up from the floor up. Oh. Yes, I can imagine it's very hard to keep your little area tidy. I know when you did a little show and tell kind of, you showed how much stuff you had all over. Oh my gosh. Okay, message me when you are done here. Okay, no problem, sweetie. Okay, and then I like to take a little bit of walnut stain and just go on the edge because it's darker. And I just kind of like the effect where it almost goes from like darker to lighter. So I keep on running out of walnut stain. I think I need to buy one of those bigger pads, but I can't. I never get to go to the dang stores. The like Joann's and Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I need to. I need to get some more walnut stain. Yes, definitely subscribe to each other. Yes, crafting is so much more fun. So much more fun than working or doing anything really. Or cleaning especially. Okay, so I have this and I kind of was thinking, so this already is pretty much a paper bag, and I folded up the bottom, and I put a little bit of this. This is some, like, I don't know what you'd call it. It's almost like wallpaper, but you can buy it. I think I got this. Just get a ring or, yeah, I think you can order those online. Yeah, I need to look into that. I've never, again, I'm not a huge paper crafter and I had just started less than a year ago, so I'm not familiar with all the stuff. Yeah, I need to definitely get a reinker. I need to remember that. Reinker. Okay, so this is like some kind of, I don't know, it was came on like a roll and it's something you can use to cover a box. Bye, Grace. Have a nice evening, hun. Anybody else? Music. Some. You guys have a lovely day, sweetie. So this is, yeah, I don't know what this is. It's almost like the consistency of wallpaper. But anyway, so I tore another little piece off and I was gonna put it right here, but I just need to again ink the edges. I am a bit behind, but I try to get reinkers with ink pads I buy. That way I can keep using the ink pen, especially with distress as a human loads. Yeah, that's a good idea, Amanda. It's probably good to buy them when you buy the actual inks. Dorinda, I took pics and put it in my group. So I'm just inking the edges on this, and I love how this looks when it's inked. I don't know why, but it actually on this, because it's not matte, it's like shiny. So I think it looks pretty good though for being like a shiny surface. And I'm gonna use my glue. Or actually, I don't want to waste that. Use some of my Eileen's tacky glue. Hey, have you guys had any, do you guys have to put glue behind your washi tapes? Oh my gosh, I don't know what the deal is, but my washi tapes just, I don't know, they do not stick very well. They just come up once I put them down, and I gotta put glue on like the edges. Oh, thank you, Amanda. Oops, nice one, Sierra. Okay. Anyways, all right. So there's that. And so, anyways, these file folders, you can alter them however you want. I think they're almost like altering a junk journal page. really, because all you are doing is making tucks and pockets and whatever else to go on here so you can tuck things in or do whatever you want. So this is pretty much going to be my pocket to put things in on the front of the junk journal, or on the front of this altered file folder. Oh, so it just depends. Oh, you use double-sided tape. That's a good idea. I didn't think about that. Putting double-sided tape behind it. Okay, so I'm going to put nice lines. I'm just not getting this going. So I'm going to go along the edge and put a line. And I don't use much double-sided tape because I don't know why, but I know it's a lot easier. I've used it on mini albums and stuff, but I don't know why. For like pockets and stuff, I've heard that it's not good to use them because they never dry, or I don't know what it's done. But I like using glue and I'm fine with it, so it works for me. So with this, I'm gonna have to hold down for a second. Okay, I'm going to go as well. Thank you. Bye, Lady Dream. Tape and glue. You have a wonderful evening, hun. Enjoy your evening. Yes, I'll be back to do. I gotta keep on working on my uh, dress form too. So I gotta get that finished for Rosie. I need to work on that probably tonight, and I know I'm gonna record it because I want to get it all recorded for you ladies. So, anyways, that's pretty much the front, and I could use, some scraps of dictionary paper, whatever, as another layer. And pretty much you can just kind of layer this stuff, and it's just like kind of decorating a junk journal almost. It's up to you. This is some coffee dyed paper, and I can make another layer with this. Hi, Teresa. How are you this evening? Yeah, I love how book paper distresses too. I love everything distressed pretty much. And I love tearing the edges. When you tear the edges, it distresses really nicely. For sure. Getting a good tear on this. Okay, there we go. That's good enough. Okay. That's already torn, so I can tear this edge. I'm good. How are you doing? Oh, you said you're doing good. I'm glad you're doing well. Okay, so I'm going to take this. Again, really adding distressing really adds dimension to your different layers. I really like that part of it. I think it adds more character and detail to your projects when you put some distressing on it. And you really can just lightly do it. You really don't have to. I mean, me not being super experienced with stuff, I'm just lightly putting it on the edges. I'm really not too comfortable with it yet, where I just go all out and do all the amazing distressing that some people can do. And also, I know for some reason my distressing is like super loud, so I try not to do too much of it. Too difficult for me. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Um, so yeah, we'll put that there. Oh, my nose is itchy. I think my allergies are getting bad. Okay. So I'm gonna kind of layer that, and I need to find another little Tim Holtz saying. I love these little word books. They're awesome. There's nothing like a dream to create the future. Find joy in ordinary parties without a cake or just a meeting. The journey is too great. Find it to seek. Okay. Well, I wonder if I can fit this one in there because these I'm making these actually these loaded file folders. They're going to be full of ephemera. I'm going to fill them with travel ephemera because I have these travel ephemera kits that I'm doing. So hopefully I can cut this and make it fit on there. I know it's long, but it talks about traveling. I need to find my old one. So no journey is too cruel. No journey is too. I'm gonna have to go. Make it the same other side. Sorry, I'm not looking up at the computer right now. It's too great if you find. Probably should have put some distress ink on this, but oh well, too late now. Just, all right, so just adding a little sentiment like that. Thanks, Holly, Mama Lisa. Shelly, I just got in here, didn't know she was going live. I was dealing with the bump from the road. Yes, your takes are gorgeous, Shelly. Yes, Shelly is an amazing. She's an amazing digital artist. So, you definitely want to check her out. She has a group. You can write your group name in there, Shell, if you want to. You two, in their Facebook groups. So if you ladies have Facebook, you definitely want to check them out. Okay. So, or else if you're part of, so I'm gonna glue that down. I hate the glue. Oh well. And then, yes, they're beautiful. Okay, and then I'm gonna put that in the middle of there. But yeah, so I'm making these travel journal ephemera packs. Well, I already did make them. I just um decided to make altered file folders to keep them in, to put all the ephemera in. So someone, if they're making a journal, they can actually use this file folder as a floating bookmark or a floating page in their junk journal. Like if they make a junk journal, then they can, oh, I forgot I had these. Then they can use the file, or they can use a file folder in there as well, since it's already decorated. So these are super awesome. They're like little luggage tags. See, aren't they so cute? And the kit's gonna come with this. Yeah, Shell Bell's Digital Images on Facebook. Oh, that's so exciting, Shell. Congratulations. And you guys, she makes amazing digitals. And also, what's super awesome is you can she makes them and shares them in the group for you to use. And you can, make a small donation or whatever, but she makes these amazing, amazing images and just shares them super kindly in her group. And she has like tags, and she adds more and more all the time. I commissioned her to make some oh, that's awesome, Carol. Do you have a group, Carol? Oh, stuff it's hot in North Cal. Oh, I'm sorry it's so hot. So anyways, these are stickers, and they're like little luggage tags. So I was like, oh, I should stick some of these on here. So I'm going to stick one down here, and I really hope these stick and don't come peel off. I'm going to really ticked if they do, because I don't want no stinky stickers that don't actually stick. I already got washi tape that doesn't stick. So I don't know. I might do a little ruffle. So I'll do this right here. Okay. So that's awesome. So that's the front. And I'll be right back, ladies. I need to find, I guess I need to start a group. Yeah, start a group, Leifa. Oh, you go to Washington in the summer, Miss Vic? Yes, Carol, do you have a group? No. Oh, she got 100 subbies. Yes. You guys, subscribe to Carol. Let's get her a few more subbies if we can, because she is super talented and she just made this amazing lace book. You guys gotta go check it out on her channel. Ouch. Okay. Yeah. So this is the one. I'm still gonna do stitching around it, of course. So this is the other half of the file folder, because I'm making the two journal kits. See, this is the front. There's a pocket here, a pocket right here, and this one says not all who wander are lost, because this is going to be travel journal based. And then in the back, it has a pocket right here and a pocket right here. And then of course, it's going to be sewed up the edge, but you're going to be able to slip stuff inside of it too. But anyways, sister lives in Shelton. Oh, that's cool. Wedding dress apart and this too was. Oh, you're taking apart a wedding dress, Dorinda? I sent to everybody already. Awesome. I'm so lost. Oh no. Me too. I'm lost. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. So that's like that. Okay. And then I can also put a word in there. Let's see if, oh, not that one. But also got this amazing word one too. And I think there's like wander or something in here. Yeah, wander. What's another traveling word that's in here? I think I can use my distress ink on the edge of this. Yeah. What's another traveling word in here? I lived in Belfair. Oh, you lived in Belfair? You know what? My grandpa and his friends, they used to own a lot. They bought a lot together in Belfair, and They used to, oh wait, I think wander was on the other one. Yeah, none of those who wandered are lost. Wander. See, I like that, how it's kind of labeled. Explore. Good one. Good comment was about my atrocity in my truck today. I wasn't sure what you meant when you... No, do not be quiet. You are fine. Explore. What lot? Sierra, I just finished a lot of steampunk background papers and some tags today. Going to the Europe soon. Oh, I cannot wait to to look at those. I think steampunk is super awesome. Let me see if Explorer's in here. It is, Judy. You're spotting on. Explore. Thank you so much, Judy. Love that one. Okay. Explore. In the edges here. Explore. Okay. Where's my glue? I know. Exactly, Leafa. Adventure. You got good words there, lady. But I picked Explore. I like that one. And so I gotta do the back now. So yeah, I also what's cool is this has these little this one, so you can see it has all different stamps from around the world. Isn't that awesome? I think all these little ephemera pieces would be awesome to go in a journal. So I went ahead and tore me up some more little pockets that I'm going to put back here. And yeah, I think I'm going to go like that. One's going to go to the side and one's going to go up. And I do, though, want to make them double pockets by putting some paper on them. So let me just put this paper in half. Steampunk, interesting nutshell. Yeah. Was that a Tim Holtz? What's a Tim Holtz? What are you asking if it's a Tim Holtz? The distressing? Yes, the distressing is Tim Holtz. If that's what you're asking. I cannot wait to see them shell. Oops. Gee whiz. I'm already tearing stuff apart here. No. Oh well. Just more distress, right? Put some fingers then. You know what? You are completely fine, Miss Vic. Don't even worry about it in the slightest, because at least you're not me, and I make a fool of myself all the time. If I'm writing dex cards, I'm saying sex cards, and oh, I just mess up everything when I'm doing my spell check, and it's like, gosh, what do you think I'm talking about here? You know? So I just am completely a mess when it comes to, because I don't, I'm like trying to type so fast, I'm not like paying attention to what I'm doing. So don't even worry about it at all, Miss Vic. Okay, Shellbell, you have a... Yes, I can't wait to see them. Definitely check out Shellbell's Digis. She has a Facebook group, and that's where she puts all of her amazing images. Okay, so that's that diet. Yes, big hug, sweetie. So this, ouch. Okay, let me. Oh, the kids around here are just such bad mouths. I also have these cards. Aren't these like the cutest thing ever? The little lamb and giraffe, and I think it's like a llama or something. This one's a bunny. I don't know. That will match. Let me see what they look like distressed. It's distressed these too, huh? Jill, you see what your Facebook group is? Yeah, it's Shell Bell's Digital Images. Definitely go check her out because she is amazing. But yeah, I had her. She made some Alice in Wonderland digis for me, and I still haven't used them. It's really a shame to put that amazing artwork not actually print it out and use it. I printed some of them, but I still got to actually make the junk journal I wanted to make with it. I know that's definitely what I need to do. So I actually think I need to like scruff up the edges on this. Lorel showed me this. Cutting these little corners out. I think it's by I think Abby did a tutorial on that, or showed us how to, if you cut little triangles out of the edges, you can make it look more aged, the paper. Abby from Purple Cottage Creations. Very talented artist. Or Purple Cottage Crafts. I'm so bad at remembering YouTube channels. So I'm just going to scruff up these edges a little bit. Just to give it a little bit more character. You know. Okay. All right. Yeah, so that definitely makes it, even though it's like already distressed and aged, it just gives it a little bit more grunge. We love our vintage look, don't we? Well, I do. I love the vintage look. Okay. All right. So I don't know if I like that still. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I really just like these, but I think they look plain. I guess I could do like smaller piece on it, like a pocket. I have to make it smaller. if I'm on the road. I'm trying to get home for a day or two if I possibly can. Oh, I hope you get home, hun. It's double whammy when they eat chicks in. Yep. Okay, so since this paper is kind of thin, and I'm going to make it a little pocket, I think. And also, if you get one of these little, like, inch hole punchers, what you can do is you can make a little, and I always kind of do off center because I can never get it in the center. So if I just do off center, then it looks like I did it on purpose. It's a little thing I always do because I'm like, if I can't get it centered, just might as well make it off centered on purpose, right? All right. But yeah, this paper is super thin, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue it. Stephanie, how's your dad doing? Yes, definitely still praying for your dad stuff. Okay. Make sure you're not missing anything. Don't be too much glue. So yeah, I'm just doubling up this paper because it's pretty thin, and if it's going to be a pocket and you're going to be sliding things in and out of it, then you want it thick enough and strong enough to not tear, if you know what I mean. Okay. All right. So let's go there. My hands not to be sticky. I can always put the rabbit card in the pocket, of course. I remember my daughter and husband are going to be home tonight. They like fishing, and especially when it gets dark. Hey, Jennifer, how's it going? My handle was purple glow. What? My handle was purple glow. Is that a spell check thing too, hun? Or do you mean to put that? I never know. Because we all have different slang, right? Or around the world. And even in different states, really. Okay. So that will go on there. Okay. All right. And so this is going to be a side pocket. So I need to do, that's super dirty on back. Oops. So this I need to do it on 3 sides since it's going to be a side pocket. Always put down too much glue, ladies. Always, always, always. That's why it always smears. So that's going to go right here, right there. Okay. Oh, you're loved, Steph. You're very loved, sweetie. So yeah, that little bunny can fit in that pocket if I want, or you can go in here. So I like filling these with pockets because, you know, if you have pockets on here, it's actually double pocket. Hmm. Yeah, maybe. If you have pockets on here, then you can always tuck fun stuff in there, right? Right. Where's my thing? So I can do one little mark right there. I can do one little one over here. Okay, I'm just gonna add a little bit of distressing that's already on the thing. I hope I'm not missing anyone's stuff. If you're asking any questions or just chat amongst yourselves. And again, see, this is pretty, I should double this up, but it really, I mean, I'm not going to be putting a freaking ton of bricks in here or anything, so it should be fine. It should be fine. So maybe I should use double-sided tape to make it more sturdy. Yeah, I'm going to do that just to make it more sturdy. Just because the double-sided tape is thick. How far up is that going to go? So, get off of there. I know, I'm like doing it wrong here. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't use this very often, as you can see. Here, okay, because your daughter liked to craft with you. So my daughter, oh, thank you, Carol. Yeah, my daughter, she is 12, and she likes to craft and do crafty stuff. Like, she really likes to paint. She loves to draw, and she loves those adult coloring books as well. So she loves all that stuff, but she's not really into the whole, what did I do? She's not into the I guess kind of crafting that I do, I guess you could say. She's not like into, like, obviously the same exact thing, and she doesn't like to crochet either. I've tried to teach her how to crochet, and she's just not into it. But she likes to do, her own little crafts, which are awesome. And but with me, I mean, she's 12 and she's almost 13, and she's going through that. She used to like to craft with me, but now she's kind of going through her little teenage rebellious years, I guess. Or, I mean, I know it's just starting, preteen is what she is. And so now she just wants to kind of hang out in her room. She doesn't want to come hang out with mom anymore. So it's sad. It makes me so sad. But yeah, she definitely does. She is a crafty kid, and she loves, even though we haven't been to the craft store in like ever, but she loves going to the craft store. She loves going to craft stores, and she would spend every dime we had in craft stores if she could. She loves the craft store. She's a craft store junkie. I mean, for almost always for like Christmas or her birthday or, present time, she definitely always asks for, it's pretty much crafty stuff. That's what she likes to do. She's also a big avid reader. Um, but yeah, she definitely likes crafty stuff, and she likes to read. She's just a really good girl. I love her to death. Of course. Ouch. Okay, and yes, I saw your question, Julia. Um, that's how they get seared. I got a niece. Yeah, I know. It's just how they get. Um, but to answer your question, Jennifer, this is it's gonna be a loaded, or it's gonna be like a junk journal kit. Once I stuff it full of all the goodies, it's gonna be a junk journal kit for traveling. So I mean, if you travel or anything, you could use it in your traveling junk journal. So it's gonna have a bunch of traveling ephemera in it, which I'm excited about. I mean, whether you're traveling to across the city or I mean states, or you're traveling within the state lines. Because I mean, I made one of these. I made one of these not that long ago, last Memorial Day, so about over a year ago. We went to, or no, it wasn't Memorial Day. No, it was actually my daughter's birthday, and before then was Memorial Day. We went to Ocean Shores, which is the ocean, and it's about um, like a couple hours away, not that far. So we went to the ocean, and the city's called Ocean Shores, and we stayed in a hotel over there, and we got to um, go on a little mini vacation for my daughter. That's what my daughter wanted to do for her birthday because we don't, been on many vacations, so she likes to go on them when we can, and that was what we did for her birthday. We went on a little mini vacation, which was fun. And I know my daughter, she's like, I want to go on an airplane. I want to, she doesn't understand. Well, we can't just go anywhere on an airplane. Me and her dad both have never been on an airplane, if you can believe that. I know like hardly anyone can believe that, but I don't want to go on an airplane for one. And my husband, he's just never been on one. So, like, you and your dad can go ahead and go on an airplane one day when one of these vacations or something, because I ain't going on no airplane. After you get moved, I'll get your address and send some of the adult coloring books. Oh, she would love that. She has a bunch of them too, and she just loves. She seriously, like, I should show you guys one of these days some of her coloring books. She loves drawing and she loves coloring in her books, and she loves it when she fills a whole one and then she has all of her coloring. So I'm thinking I'm going to do some stitching down the edge for sure. And I don't know if I want to do some gathered ribbon, maybe. I don't know. I want to add a couple of these stamps here. Probably not the double ones. Oh, there's some, oops, some Eiffel Towers in here. That's cool. Cool, cool, cool beans. Love Eiffel Towers. Gotta love Paris theme, right? Angela, Chronic Crafter, loves Paris theme. Sorry, I didn't see what Miss Vic said. You're older than 8 tracks. I am, okay, I'll put it up here, I guess. I am 32, going on 80 though. My whole life, my mom, everybody's told me I have an old soul because I love vintage and I love everything old. And also, I just get along with people better that are a lot older than me. I don't know why, but I love I love everything vintage. I wish I lived back in, the Victorian. I mean, I say that now because I love their clothing and everything like Victorian and all that stuff, but I bet I wouldn't have wanted to live back then when you didn't get to take a shower because I know I wouldn't like that. It would have been cool to wear some of the dresses and dress up. I would, if I lived back in the Victorian days, I would have wanted to be like a super rich person, probably. I'm legal over 21. Oh, Peanut. You, Joyce. I'm so glad you like this. I know it looks so blank over here, though. I feel like I need to do something, but I'm going to sew it, and I hope that that will add a little something to it. Because I don't want to be so empty. But I also know if I put stuff in it, it's going to add it, be a lot, it's going to look a lot fuller. So I have to keep that in mind because I'm really bad about not remembering that. I should add this somewhere. I should, but I'm probably gonna put it there because I am gonna be doing some sewing. Okay. All right. So I got that, and now I'm gonna get the baggie stuff that's gonna go in here. Okay. So as you can see, all these stickers, they're all traveling based stickers, like they're different, Egypt, France, whatever, or that's Venice. I don't know what that one's supposed to be of. That looks like London. Don't know what that one's supposed to be of. Leaning Tower, Pisa. I don't know what that building's called, but it is familiar. So all these really cool. I love these. Love these glossine envelopes. They're so cute. It's so original. Always have to see. I always have to. What are you talking about? You always have to what? Um. So anyways, so I'm gonna stick some of these stickers. But I love these glossing bags because I love how you can see the things through it. And also these have like some vintage style telephone and record player and camcorder, and they also have all these are like the stamps that go on your passports, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I've never got a passport stamps or stamp on a passport or even had a passport. So I don't know what these are, but I think that's what they are. It's stamps for like your passport. So there's all those stickers in here too. So I need to stick some of those in there. And then this one has all the little baggage claim stickers in here, and then all the little tickets and stuff. Turn some of those around so they can actually be seen. Sorry for all the crinkling. Okay. So that one I can put back here, possibly this pocket. And what else we got in here? We got another. This one has, oh yeah, this has the burnt. These are sticky notes in here. They're sticky notes. Aren't those cool? I love them. They have like the burnt edge. And this one too. And they're sticky notes. I think those would be super cool to put in your journals or whatever you say. So that can go right here. I got more stuff over here. Got the cards. So some of these cards can go in this little pocket. You want to kind of separate them out so they look nice. This also looks like a packing ticket. I can stick that in there too. And then these ones can go in front. I'm just kind of showing you how to load these up. And then there's a lot of stuff in here. So these are, see, these are also, I think, luggage or baggage tickets. So these can definitely go in the pockets. All this stuff would be awesome for a junk journal. And then these are also some tags, or you can use them as whatever. Oh, look at Eiffel Tower, Paris, happy time. I love the scripting, the script writing on there. So there's those. Oh, I didn't even think about that. And then it's gonna be too long. Maybe not. Let's see. It's okay. I'll have to. Not too bad. Okay. Probably too long. So the rest of them here. Yeah, we don't want to cover up that, but okay. Sierra, do you have an annex? You have so many awesome goodies to show us. An annex. Sierra, do you still have that box with the heads in them, or did someone buy them already? Have the heads in them, or number 8? Are you talking about an annex? I don't know what that is, an annex. Do you have an annex? Sorry. Uh, being too comfortable. um, and then also, I don't, are you talking about lot number 8? Do you mean, and then there's also, these are like, this says, I shut my eyes and all the world drops dead. I lift my lids and all is born again. I think I made you up inside my head. That is Mad Girl's love song. So it has these little poems, so that will go in there. And this one says, I was not called, but these are postcards, is what they are. That you thought your grandma got from the lot, got from Vegas. Ouch. I think that one sold. I will have to look. I think lot number 8 is a $25 one. It was in a chest. An annex is a storage, like a warehouse. I know. Nope, I don't have an annex. I have way too much crud, though. That's for sure. Bunch of stuff I gotta get out of my life. Just way too much. I used to have a store. So I guess I used to have like a warehouse type thingamabob, but it was my store, but now I don't have it no more, and I gotta get rid of all this stuff. You know, I got all this stuff planning on making junk journal kits and all that fun stuff, as you ladies know, but you know, you never get around to a lot of that stuff when you're busy. And then also, oh yeah, these are really cool too. See, these are they're like love letters. Calling me Victoria. These are love letters, and it's like they have they're called wet love letters because it looks like someone cried on them, so they have like smudges. Aren't those so cool? I love these. I think I'm gonna leave those in here because, well, I might be able to put. See, I should just leave some of the stuff in here. Some of it's just getting to be too much stuff in these pockets. Don't want too much stuff in the pockets, and they'll be over full. Oops. Want it to look full, but not too full. I don't know if back. use one of these. Okay, so that's going to go back in the Gosteen bag. And then these are more postcards. And then there's these ones, which are kind of like traveling base because they're real postcards, but with the real postcard on the back. And these ones are those wet love letters with the postcard on the back. Thanks, people stopped wanting to stop on me, Victoria. They real, I'm not royalty, just they stepped down. April's alert. All of a sudden, it's super cool. Yeah, I do have some of those bling lots left, Laura. If you go onto the video, or you can PM me and I can let you know which lots I have available. Hun, I wonder if this will fit in here. Ooh, barely, but it fits. It's almost like too tight though. Oh, no, it's just too tight because I was pushing down on it. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Okay. No, it's too tight. Okay, so these are also going to go in the Gosteen bag. And then I'm also going to put some coffee stain paper in here, of course. And I also still have to sew down the edge right here. So those are going to go in there. Let's see what else is in here. So these are cool too. You come with all these little tabs that you can take these tabs out and put them like on your journal. You have like all these traveling base tags, plus it's a sticker memo. These are all sticky pad notes, little flags and tags. Yes, I love ephemera. Ephemera. It's your friend. Ephemera is your friend. Oh yeah, and then all these these are like Polaroids. These are super cool. Gotta put one of those in there. Turn her over. It's gonna be ephemera overload here. So put that one there. And so you get all these Eiffel Tower. And then you also get all these baggage claim passes too. Put some of those in there. Okay, that one's cool. So yeah, this would make a super awesome traveler's journal for sure. Also, I think this would be cool to give someone as a present if they're going somewhere. Oh, this one's for Venice. Okay. And for them to fill out, I think I need one up top. Las Vegas. Vegas, baby. Yeah. So lots of little fun doodads. Maybe I should put that. Ooh. Okay. So I think that's good. And then I'll put the rest of this stuff back in the baggies. And then I also got to put some coffee dyed paper in here too. But Maddie is the one who requested this tutorial, Maddie. I hope you see this video and I hope you enjoyed it and just kind of learned how to make a altered, loaded, you're just pretty much stuffing it full of ephemera. Good night, Carol. Hugs and love, sweetie. So yeah, these are pretty much you're just filling it with ephemera, and you don't have to sew the edge, but I think it's nice to be able to tuck stuff in these. Like this one, if I do the sewing down that edge right here, then you'll be able to tuck stuff in. And also these are cool to put in your junk journals when you finish them because you can, yeah, I definitely need to do some sewing on the side. They're also cool to put in your junk journals after you use them because you can use them as like floating envelopes to keep like important things or whatever for your traveling or whatever your traveling needs are. And then, you can stack it all together in a cute little pile and tie it together with the beautiful fibers. So that's what I would do anyways. It's gonna, never mind, it's not gonna fit. So that's what I would do. And yeah, that's how you make these loaded, pretty cool, awesome ephemera packs. Or not ephemera packs, loaded file folders. Okay, everything's uploading on Shellbell's site. I have something like that, but only thing I have that's old is Tim Holtz pictures that you can go buy at Joann's. Yeah. Sky Report on my channel. We'll do Sweet Lady too. Yes, you all have a wonderful evening, and thank you all for joining me tonight. And I am hopefully going to be able to put up some more videos for my dress forms. And yeah, it's Shellbell's Digitals, I believe. Shellbell Digitals, or you can write it in there again, Shell. Um, she'll let you know if you scroll up. It's also there too. Yes. But anyways, I'm gonna go and hello, Kateri. I hope you're doing well, sweetie. So yeah, this video, you have the bow tutorial, which is super easy to make. These are beautiful bows, and they are oh so fun. You all can make them. And that was Kim requested that one. And then also you have the altered file folder. So yes, ladies, let me know if there's any other tutorials you would like. My cat is throwing a little fit. I don't know what's going on. If you can hear him meowing in the background. But I will see you all soon. Hugs and love to you all. Thank you so much, yes, for joining me. Yeah, Shellbell's Digitals. So again, thank you ladies so much. Hugs and love. Love you all and see you all soon. I will definitely be hopefully doing more tutorials soon, as well as getting that dress form out. All right. Bye, ladies. Love ya. Oh yeah, and also if you are interested in one of these ephemera kits, just PM me because I got 2 of them. I forgot to say that. But I'm sure I'll make a video once they're completely done. All right, bye ladies. Bye.